I smell money, guys.
And from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Everything about DiBiase is high class, the best of the best. DiBiase sweats champagne.
Sweat champagne? That's disgusting.
Hey, at least if you lose to the $1 Million Man, you get a $100 bill stuck down your throat.
That's even worse.
Bigger payday than you ever received, Saxton.
$1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, he's got so much money, he can probably buy this ring, probably buy the whole building. Think he'll give me a loan?
You still owe me 20 bucks, Saxton.
This guy just oozes cash.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be #1.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Boom, what impact!
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, man, right to the neck.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go!
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done. I'm not sure how much he has left. Hopefully the $1 Million Man can recover.
Beautiful technique.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
As Byron was saying, some of WWE's biggest names have felt the wrath of the $1 Million Dream, including guys like the Ultimate Warrior and Bret Hart.
And don't forget that he passed that move on to his protege, Steve Austin, who sent even more top stars to Dream Street.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
$1 Million Man starting to stammer some. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Clothesline. What a strike. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Slammed with authority.
This match beginning to take its toll on the $1 Million Man. This match is definitely testing his mettle, guys.
Yeah, double arm lock stomp.
Guys, the $1 Million Man was at the center of perhaps the most infamous moment in the history of the WWE Championship when he tried to purchase the title back in 1988.
And he was almost successful, Michael. If you remember, the first part of the plan worked flawlessly when Andre the Giant dethroned Hulk Hogan for the title. But it all kind of fell apart after that.
What a strike.
As Saxton mentioned, DiBiase nearly became WWE Champion in 1988, but let's not forget the most egregious part of that whole plan. Of course, I'm talking about the referee switch.
Yeah, it's hard to believe DiBiase would go so far as to have some guy get plastic surgery to look exactly like one of the WWE referees. But I guess that just goes to show how important the title was to him.
Axe handle finds its target.
Lashley just barely got out of the way. And the slam.
In an environment where it's not uncommon to see superstars beating their chests over how great they think they are, I find Lashley's reserved demeanor to be quite refreshing.
Well, Lashley isn't the most outspoken guy in WWE, but that's why he's recruited the man with the biggest mouth on 205 Live, Lio Rush.
When this guy's on, look out.
He might have it.
This might be it. Oh, my. This one's over, guys. The situation just got real bad for Ted DiBiase. The two of you touched on Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley's newfound alliance. Rush has certainly become the manager of the hour. Oh, looks like the $1 Million Man's in the red, guys. The situation just got real bad for Ted DiBiase. kick to... Belly to belly suplex.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Whoa!
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Gutbuster!
Harsh impact.
Nailed it.
He's making a statement here with this attack. In control here with a
Swing neck breaker.
He's lining him up.
Figure four leg lock. No choice but to tap.
Here's the time to go to school. Figure four leg lock. And there it is, boys.
He's looking very overwhelmed out there. This is about as bad as it gets for him.
Guys, it's a wonder he's even able to stand at this point. If I'm the referee, I'm seriously considering stopping this match. Oh, nasty impact.
That should do it.
He wants it one more time.
We'll see if his stamina lasts.
This might be it. Oh, my.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Look at this. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Looking at it a second time.
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
I think we know what this is.
Looks like the $1 Million Man's in the red, guys.
Looking at it here.
Oh, it's locked in.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Oh, what impact. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. Gets out of the way of that one. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Get in there, ref. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look out.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
A $1 million kick out. Ted DiBiase showing his incredible ring awareness.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now. And a pin attempt. Digging deep for a kick out.
How'd he do that? Lashley just barely. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Ooh, what impact.
That has got to
Hoping to end it here. 2, 3.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Bobby Lashley.
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Ric Flair was in WWE?
It is a surreal event. And it's happening right before our very eyes.
Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
I can't believe what it must be like to live the lifestyle of Ric Flair.
We can only imagine. That's as good as it's going to get.
Strutting only like the Nature Boy can. Harsh impact.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Nailed it.
Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Well, if this is what keeps him down for the 10 count, he's nowhere near the man we all thought he was.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. Ooh! Right down on the knee.
A knee drop. What a clothesline! Ouch! Oh, clothesline! Well, it sounds like a question with no good answer to it, Corey, but I've got to ask, how do you beat somebody as dominant as Lashley?
You got to get help. Just go back and look at the few times Lashley's lost. Almost every single time it took outside interference to get the job done.
You better stay right where he is.
Corey brings up a good point. Outside interference has been the common denominator in many of Lashley's losses, dating back to Finlay employing the help of Hornswoggle to defeat Lashley for the United States Championship.
And similarly, Mr. McMahon used help from multiple allies to steal Lashley's ECW title. Fortunately, the Dominator now has a manager challenger who can run counter interference better than anyone in WWE.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Guys, if there was one word to describe Bobby Lashley, it would be winner. Over the last 2 decades, it's all he's done.
And Ric Flair reverses it.
The slam! The Nature Boy is going all natural on him.
No reason for that. And this match is going to continue. What does Ric Flair need to do now to remain a factor in this match?
Michael mentioned how Lashley has a history of winning, and there's a lot of truth to that. Before joining WWE, he had an impressive amateur career, which led, of course, to his quick ascent in WWE.
Well, during his break from WWE, he managed to balance winning MMA championships while also earning titles from top independent promotions. In my opinion, Lashley's going to prove even more dominant this time around. You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Looking for the win.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2000...
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Ric Flair is in a real...
Oh, nasty impact.
This one's over, guys.
Wow, let's see that again.
Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel.
If you want to have a chance at defeating Ric Flair, even in your wildest dreams, you can't allow the Nature Boy to control the pace of the match.
Man, let the ref do his job.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Corey, as you mentioned earlier, if an opponent lets him control the pace of the match, then that opponent is just delaying the inevitable. The Nature Boy will defeat you with ease.
When it comes to a superstar competing in their kind of match, no one's more of a master at that than the Nature Boy. If you're locking up with the greatest of all time, you can't let him settle into a groove.
Yeah, double arm lock stop.
Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to Last Man Standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together.
Belly to belly! Vicious. Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Uh-oh, here we go. Going for the big one.
Beautiful technique.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Ric Flair is in a real bad spot.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
All the way crashing down.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here we go.
The Nature Boy is in a tough spot here. Ric Flair is in a real bad spot. Harsh impact. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Just as devastating the second time around. Oh, nasty impact.
This one is over.
Let's see that again.
Definitely worth a second look.
Come on. Let the ref do his job. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. The longer this fight goes on, against all odds, he's got the victory.
Here is your winner, Bobby Lashley.
And he picks up the win. And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.